Hey there, everybody, welcome back to the channel. A little bit of Wuthering Waves news for y'all today, in case you missed it. The Wuthering Waves dev team has their own Twitter, and occasionally they share updates and stuff like that. This time, they're talking about leaks. They don't like leaks. Now, for long-time viewers, you know, I don't mess with leaks. Okay, I don't mess with data mines. I don't mess with leaks. I don't mess with none of that. Okay, I don't need Nintendo ninjas or the like otherwise coming at me. All right. Now, some game companies, I think, arguably, Hoyo dev teams in particular, you know, if we're being relatable, I think they choose to kind of capitalize on leaks to an extent and use it as a way of like free marketing, maybe. I don't know. But they have kind of changed their approach and now have like an early access creator server that they now utilize to get ahead of leaks. I guess, but like they're very tight knit with who can get in there. There are other game companies like Nintendo, for example, that will just straight up sue you. they are they are very tight gripped on their IPs, which is their right for what it's worth. And then, you know, there are other companies like Wuthering Waves who I personally feel like they take great care in not only creating the update for people to experience, but the way in which the update is presented to the player. They also take careful consideration with. And so here, you know, we're looking at their letter to us. I think this came out within like the last day. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. So I thought I'd make a video and just kind of see what what it is they're talking about. Because I think they've talked about leaks one other time previously, but that was it. Literally just the one other time. They're like, hey, please don't do that. Okay? And everybody's just like, okay, thank you. But evidently that has not changed, I guess. So that's interesting. Alright. Dear Rovers, since the start of version 1.1 CBT, closed beta test, our work has been overshadowed by unauthorized content leaks. These leaks have spread fast and wide, including story cutscenes, storyboard drafts, character concept art, and even discarded environment assets. See, now that's crazy. Like, if you want to know about a character, like, maybe you need to know how to, like, pre-farm, right? Because I would argue that Wuthering Waves still does kind of have a resource issue, right? So when a new character drops, in a new region in particular, it is not always the easiest to get them up to par through proper ascension and talents and all that stuff. Or I should say fortes. I think it's fortes. But regardless, it takes a minute, right? So I can understand people's desperate desire to be able to level up a character to at least the world level that they are currently at, right? So that they can complete the content with the character they've been waiting for. I get that. Okay? That doesn't make leaks right. That, to me, personally, is more like, hey, the dev team is failing to provide you with enough resources to properly play the game at launch for the new patch with the character we've been hyping up. So that, you know, again, leak's not justified, but I understand the plight of the player in that regard. But dude, spoiling story cutscenes and stuff, that's just so awful. Like, how you gonna complain about the Wuthering Waves story being bad the first patch or two, and then like leak upcoming hype story? You know, like, I personally just prefer to wait for stuff, but you know, it's whatever. Many of you have expressed frustration at encountering leaked content despite your efforts to avoid it, largely due to platform algorithms. Yep. See, the thing is, Twitter.com does not know what a leak is and what it is not. It just knows you like Wuthering Waves things. And so it will send you everything Wuthering Waves related. It is a problem. It is a problem. These unverified leaks have dulled the impact of our official version updates and caused major spoilers, undermining the experience we've carefully crafted for you. There you go. That pretty much says it all, huh? Last month, we issued a statement condemning leaks and received widespread support from our community. That's good. Thanks to this, many leakers realized the harm they were causing and ceased their activities. Unfortunately, with the launch of version 1.4 CBT server, we are once again facing severe leaks of unreleased content. And see, this is the crazy thing. This is the crazy thing. We know, like, 2 patches ahead of time the characters that are coming out. They tell us. They drip it. Like, you don't even need the leak for the characters, man. Like, why do you want to ruin... Let them show you... I feel like I'm very much in the minority of that philosophy. Like, I don't want to know about it until it's ready. You know what I mean? I don't want to get hyped about a new area. I don't want to get hyped about a new story. I want to see the trailer. I want to see the panned shots of the new region. I want to see that happen in like an upcoming thing. And maybe leakers were doing it specifically because they weren't really doing version update programs. They weren't showcasing anything until they did the last one with Shorekeeper. And I assume that moving forward, they're also going to continue to do that, particularly when they have big patch stuff to update. But I would be willing to bet, given the time of year that it is, they're probably going to start looking at like 2.0 sometime soon. Probably by the end of the year, beginning of the next year. I think we're probably going to be in 2.0 territory. Okay. Full disclosure. So I think we're probably going to have more version programs moving forward, but that is yet to be seen. That's just a hunch that I have. Right? Developing a new version is meticulous and time-consuming. Character creation, for example, begins several versions ahead with user research, followed by months of design, development, testing, and fine-tuning. Before each update, we conduct a closed beta test to ensure the final product meets player expectations. God's work. Promotion only begins when everything is ready, methodically scheduled moments to provide the best experience. We believe this approach ensures consistent, polished releases, allowing players and content creators to fully engage with each update. Unfortunately, leaks disrupt this process, taking away the element of surprise and undermining the hard work of our team members who put their hearts into every detail. And you know what? If it wasn't the Wuthering Waves dead team, if it wasn't Kuro, I'd be like, oh yeah. Like with Heroes, for example. Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm sure that with each new update, the dev team is not like, oh, man, we really killed that one, right? Like, high fives all around. We crushed that one, gamers. They're like, I guess we'll just reskin this one unit that we made 4 patches ago and then give them a new tier 4 skill that's better than the last one, and we'll spin a wheel to decide if they'll be from Awakening or 3 Houses. Oh wait, money's running dry? Never mind. Run a Tellius banner. They love to spend on Tellius. Like that. I feel like, cynically, for the game I've been playing for 7+ years, I feel that is their attitude. Kuro, however, I think puts a lot of heart and soul into their game. I do. And so part of me alone, like, if I see a leak on accident or something, like I said, I don't intentionally seek stuff out, but sometimes it does make it to me. I never talk about it, but if by chance I see it, I feel bad about it. Because I'm like, oh man, Papa Kuro's going to be so disappointed in me. You know what I mean? Even though I didn't mean to do it. Anyway. In response to the damage caused by leaks, we have implemented stronger measures to prevent future incidents. These measures include reinforcing confidentiality in our test servers, issuing formal warnings, and collaborating with various content sharing platforms to remove unauthorized material. Additionally, we have initiated legal proceedings against severe breaches of IP, which are currently progressing through the courts. Yo, they sued some dudes. Alright. Okay. Hey, look. Hoyo did it too. You know, this ain't new. We are committed to defending our work against unauthorized distribution and are prepared to take further legal actions as needed. Now with version 1.4 CBT on track and preparations for official marketing well underway, the team is focused on developing our next major update, a brand new area. A brand new area that has been designed based on all the feedback from you since launch. This area is a true co-creation between us and the player community. In a way, it belongs to all of us. We call on all players to cherish this creative journey together. Please help us protect our hard work by standing against leaks. We will continue gathering evidence against those who steal and distribute our unreleased materials. If you encounter any leaks, we encourage you to report them to us via our dedicated email, legal@kurogames.com. That's crazy. They just put it out there like not even Leaks Anonymous at kurogames.com. Just like straight up legal. That's crazy. That's actually insane, dude. Yo, the Kuro Leaks the Kuro Leaks situation is crazy. That's wild. Okay. Once again, we extend our deepest thanks to all of you for your love and support. Wuthering Waves dev team. Dude. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. What are we looking at? 6,000 likes, 1,000. Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. I did not expect them to be like, yeah, email our legal team if you see some crazy nonsense. Oh my god, dude, that's actually wild. That is actually wild. That is unbelievable. Wow. Okay. Well, look. I like that they kind of, shadow dripped a little bit of the new area. They're planning on releasing a new area that was like a co-creation from the feedback that they got. And to be honest, I think all the feedback they've taken in and then made improvements from have been really good adjustments. So I would anticipate that this is going to be a badass region, right? Like, this is going to be a sick new area. I hope. But look, this ain't for me. Officer, I surrender. Take me in. I don't do the leak thing, obviously. So, like, that's chill. I don't know that I would ever snitch on leaks that I saw. I guess because I don't often think of leaks as being like malicious. I just think of people wanting attention and likes on like Twitter and stuff, so they like send stuff out. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I think of it as. I don't think anybody would leak upcoming hype stuff to be malicious or like have ill intent towards the game itself. I think they're trying to share stuff they're excited about. The problem is that they shouldn't share it, I guess. Because it's like unauthorized material to be released to the public. Like, they want to be able to release the actual information and the assets and the visuals and all that stuff when they have it ready to go. None of the behind the scenes in-person stuff. Actually, I wonder, could they monetize this? Like, imagine. Hear me out. I have a little hear me out moment. Imagine Wuthering Waves dev team, Kuro Games. They made a Patreon. Hear me out. And they put up all of the like concept stuff. And like, hey, this is where we're thinking of going. And you could see it by giving them $5 a month. Would you do it? I don't know. I probably would. I probably would. But it's like the same content, but like it doesn't have the icky connotation, right? Because like they are releasing it. So I think that's what makes the difference. They're releasing it. They're choosing to show you the in-progress stuff. And with leaks, they're not authorizing that distribution because they want to make sure that they have curated an experience in which you consume it, because presentation is part of the experience, right? It's not just getting the final product, it's how it's presented to you as well. I guess that makes sense. It might be like if you're going to a car dealership, you want to see the car all shiny and like waxed and properly washed, and like that's it. That's what you're taking off the lot, right? Rather than, hey, look, this is the factory. See this windshield? That's going to be yours someday. Just give us like a week to build it, and you can. Oh yeah, that's the hood. That's the hood of the car. It's not painted yet. It's just plastic and metal right now. Well, boy, is it gonna be. It's gonna be a looker when we put the car together. I guess maybe it's kind of like that. That makes sense. I think that makes sense. I think in my himbo brain that makes sense to me somehow. Does it make sense to you? Let me know in the comments. This is nuts. The leaker situation for Wuwa is crazy. I'm going to continue not looking at leaks. I respect the dev team so much that, like, I have no interest in betraying their trust, even though they'll never really know about it, to be honest. So that's chill. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. Can't believe this is like 20 minutes long. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.